Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian. In today's video we'll be learning how to make this beautiful Bubu top. The one at the center is what inspired me to make this dress, and you can see the result by the side. If this is the kind of video you've been interested in watching, please help me like this video, drop your comments, subscribe to my channel. You can as well use the super thanks for me. Let's get started. So guys, because the material I'm using is kind of shifting, the first thing I did was to draft my pattern on a paper. Okay, the first measurement I will take is my neck measurement. My neck measurement is 14 inches divided by 2 is 7 inches. After that, from that point I will mark how long I want my sleeve to be, because this is a cut together top. Okay, so after that I took my neck depth. For back I used 3 inches, and for neck width I used 3 inches as well. So after that I'll go ahead and just curve it like this. The pattern I'm drafting is for the back. I'll use it to also cut the front. So from this point where the sleeve length stopped, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. If you're on a bigger side, please use 1.5 inches for this shoulder slope. Okay, after that I connected it back to the neck width, and from this I will mark the opening of my sleeve, which I use 10 inches, and then I'm going to just draw a line and name this the chest line. Okay, so from this shoulder line as well, I'll come down by how I want the length of my top. I want to use 35 inches, but that paper is just 33 inches. I'll be adding to the inches. So on this chest line I'll mark my round hip divide by 4, which is 40 by 4, gave me 10. After that I'll add extra 5 inches because it's a Bubu dress. So I'll just measure what I have here in total. After that I'm going to just mark the same thing here. In total what I had there was 15 inches, and I'll go ahead and also mark 15 inches down, and I'll go ahead and take the line down like this. So after that I cut out the pattern paper, so I'm just going to use it to cut out my back first. This dress is on fold. Just put it on fold like this, and after that I'll place the pattern on it to cut out the back side. Okay, so after placing it I'm just going to arrange it very well, and I'll add extra inches for the length. Remember the paper is just 33 inches. I'm going to add extra 3 inches. 1 inch will be for hemming, that is 35 inches in total, and I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. So after I'm done cutting it, I'll just go ahead and use this to cut out the front. And after that, you know the front has a slit. Okay, and I'm just going to manipulate it. So before now I'm just going to go ahead and use this to cut out the front, and I've already cut it out here. This is the back side and this is the front. If you look here, I have a line marked here. This is 2 inches. I want to cut out these 2 inches now. That is for the style at the front. Okay, so from here I mark 2 inches down. You can see the space. Okay, so before I go ahead and cut it out, I'm going to just manipulate the neck. So from this point I'll come down by 6 inches. Remember the front is having something like a V neckline. I'll come down by 6 inches. If you want your front neckline to go deeper, I can use 7 inches. So after that I'll just slant it this way and make a little V-neck curve. Okay, so from here I'm just going to cut it out like this all the way down. So after cutting it out, I'm just going from there where the neckline stop, go ahead and notch it. Okay, where the front neckline stop, I'm going to just raise it up this line. I'll just raise it up like this and then make a notch to know where my front neckline stopped. Okay, so after notching it, now I have the front and the back. So I'll go ahead and remove the pins while I go ahead first and join the shoulders. So I'm going to place the back like this, right side facing up, and I'll open this front side as well, and I'm going to just place it on the back side, right side facing right side. I'll go ahead and join the shoulders first. Just hold the shoulder like this, go ahead and sew with 1/2 inch, and I'll do the same thing to this other side as well. So I'll go ahead now and sew it over to the sewing machine. So after I'm done stitching the shoulder, this is how it is looking like. For now it will look like a kimono, you can see. So what you are going to do, you are going to place the neck like this to know the center back neckline. Just go ahead and notch it. Okay, the back line to know the center. So from there where you notch, you are going to measure all round from the back down to where the front neckline stop, where you notched it. You can see that notch there to know what you have there. So the same thing from the center back, you are going to also measure from the center back like this to the other side to know if you have the same measurement. If you have the same measurement, you are getting it. If you don't have the same measurement, there is a mistake somewhere. So you can see here I have 12 inches, so they are equal. Now from that center back neckline, I will measure all the way down, just measure it all the way down to know what we have here, so we'll be able to cut out the front piece. Okay, now after measuring it, whatever you have, that means you times it by 2. You're going to use it to cut out a piece like this. Now the wideness like this is 4.5 inches. Remember, we cut out 2 inches from the front, so when we fold it now, it will now be 2.5 inch or 2.25 inch. We're going to use the 1/4 inch to sew it on the main fabric. Here is on fold, you can see is on fold like this, and from this length I cut out the one that will be enough to go from that center neckline all the way down. Okay, remember it's on fold like this. So now we are going to sew the neck, what we are going to use to sew the neck. So from here, remember we measured from that center neckline to where the front neckline stopped, we measure 12 inches. So from this folded area, I'm just going to mark 4 inches, which is what I just marked now. Okay, just pay attention here. What I just marked, I marked 12 inches from that folded edge to this point. That's 12 inches. So now I'm going to determine the center of this piece. Okay, so just place it this way, fold it and determine the center. So you know you are going to make a stitch this center side. So the one we just marked out, that 12 inches is our neckline. We are not going to make any stitch there. Okay, so from there now I'm going to measure to know the length of my dress, what I just measured, where it's to stop. So I have excess, I have remaining ones. So from that neckline to this point, now remember there is a slit at the front, so I'm just going to measure how long I want my slit to be. So from this point I measured 9 inches. Okay, just pay attention what I'm doing, you will get it. So what I will do, I will stitch from this point, from this neckline to this point. Okay, now I've gone ahead to stitch it. You can see I made a stitch here at the center. You can see the stitch I made at the center. So I'm just going to hold these two like this and hold these two like this. So when I do that, you can go ahead and iron it to just place it very well. You can see the opening, you can see the neck opening. This is how it will look like. This is how it will look like. So this opening here is the 12 inches that we measured for the neck. So now you're going to check for the center. Okay, just mark something at the center. We're going to go ahead to fix it on the main fabric. So you're going to bring your dress like this. From that center back neckline, where you notch the center back neckline, you're going to place this center one here, right side facing right side. Place it from the right side. That place that you notch on at the center back neckline, just sew from here, sew all the way down. Then you're going to hold the other edge again, or the other side, and sew all the way down. You can see the opening is running with where we notched at the front neckline. You can see it. So you're going to sew all the way down, likewise the other side as well. So now after sewing it, this is what I have. This is how it is looking like. You can see the slit. So make sure you cut enough. After that, you can go ahead and cut out the excess. So this is the slit at the front, and this is my neckline. You can see how it's looking like. So the next thing you are going to do is to hem all the hemming part. Okay, just fold it twice and sew this side as well. You are going to also hem the sleeve and hem the back area. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So after hemming the back, the sleeve and all that, this is how it is looking like. So we're already coming to an end of this dress. The next thing I want to go ahead and do is to stitch the sides. So I'm just going to hold the sleeve like this and stitch with 1 inch. Just stitch with 1 inch. You know we are adding a drawstring, so you have enough space to sew your drawstring. So after stitching it, this is what I have. The dress is ready. So the next thing is to go ahead and attach our drawstring. That's why I say you should sew with 1 inch, so you have enough space. So by the side of this dress, by the two side, you are going to attach a drawstring. Go ahead and sew something like rope to make your drawstring. So from here I marked about 10 inches, okay, all the way down. This side again, I'm going to mark 10 inches. I will do the same thing to the other side. Just mark 10 inches where we're going to sew our drawstring. I've already sewed these drawstrings, okay. So what you are going to do is four. You are going to attach two to one side and two to the other side. So on this side now, I'm going to open it up very well. So here I marked, I'm going to just stack this thing here. You can use your pin to hold it first. So when you go to sewing machine, then you just stack it with one stitch. Just stack it, okay. So after you might have done it like that, you're going to just bring it down like this. Then open the sewing allowance, bring one of them like this and place it on top of the drawstring. So you're going to open this dress very well and sew it. Make sure you're not sewing on the drawstring, just sew at the edge. You're going to repeat this same step to this other one and the other side as well, okay. So the same thing that you just did, you're going to repeat it here. Just place your drawstring, bring the sewing allowance down and then sew at the edge. So after sewing it, guys, this is what I have. You can go ahead and give it a good press, just iron it, and this is our drawstring. Our drawstring is ready. You can see how it is looking. It is very, very beautiful, guys. So now after that, there is a band at the sleeve, but what I used on my own is a tiny band, okay. Instead of putting a button, I used a tiny band. So this is how I achieved that. I'm going to open it to the wrong side. I'm going to turn it to the wrong side. At this shoulder area, this shoulder line, I'm going to just mark from here, mark about 5 inches, okay. So after that, I'm going to repeat the same thing to the other sleeve. Just open the two sewing allowance in between it, this shoulder line, just mark about 5 inches, okay. Then you use this kind of tiny band. You can cut out 4 inches. I use 4 inches here. You can cut out 3 inches if you want it to draw in very well, but I used 4 inches. I would advise you use 3 inches so it can hold it very well. So from here, I'm going to place it in between that sewing allowance, and then I'm going to just sew on top of the stitch just to gather it small. Just to gather it small. You can see after sewing it, I'll do the same thing to the other sleeve as well, and that is it, guys. So after making this dress, I went ahead to also make my cover buttons. You can watch the video on how to make the cover buttons. I have it on my channel. It is very, very easy to make your cover buttons. You can see how it beautified this dress. Like, it's very, very beautiful, guys. Video is not doing justice to this dress. You have to see when I was wearing this dress, it was very, very fine and people were really commenting on it. So guys, please, if you have watched it this end, help me like this video, drop your comment and subscribe to my channel so you to be able to show my video to other people and I will get more views. Thank you so much. See you when I post another video. Thank you. Bye bye.